We are
Yay! And we're
live.
back. Oh my
Hello,
Hello.
hello,
goodness.
hello.
Hi,
Happy Wednesday.
everybody. This is so exciting. It's
Yes,
Wednesday
yes,
again, and we are together again.
yes.
Welcome
Woo.
back here, Joseph and Ariane.
Thank
Oh
you,
my
Coach.
gosh.
Thank you.
We are so excited because what's happening today? This is actually our part two of our most frequently asked questions.
Questions.
So
Yes.
we're
Mhm.
here together with my business partners, Joseph and Ariane, and we are here to answer your questions because I know there's so many questions, right? And we're so happy that you're here. So last week, it was Joseph that hosted, and today I will be your host. I am Mildred, and I will be your host today. And what are we doing? So, we welcome you back. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Mildred. I'm here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I am a mom of an adult son. I was able to retire earlier because of this online business. And now I've been doing this for more than 5 years now. My background is actually in aviation. I was a flight attendant for several years. And coming to Canada, I worked in retail, or went back to the corporate world, and then went back to my field in social work. And that's when I found this business, and I'm so glad because it allowed me to retire earlier, and now I help other moms and other hardworking parents do the same, have another stream of income, have more freedom for themselves. Okay. So, what we're going to do today is before we do that, uh, I would like to introduce my co-hosts here. The three of us. It's actually episode 36, right?
Yes.
36. We have been together for 36 episodes. We started this last year, I think November last year. So thank you for sticking it out. We're here through thick and thin. We're here to help you. I know a lot of people are curious about what we do, and this is why we're here. We want to share what we have learned. So let's hear from you first, Joseph. Introduce yourself, please.
Oh, thank you, Coach. Wonderful intro. So, maraming salamat to all of our viewers. My name is Joseph from Hamilton, Canada, originally from Manila, Philippines. We migrated here in 1980 along with my parents and my siblings. I am a retired IT professional from the banking industry. I have two wonderful boys who are on their way in their career, and I'm also a husband as well. I'm proud of being a financial coach. So I'm self taught on financial planning, retirement planning, but at the same time, very, very active on stock market and real estate investing. But what I'm very, very proud of is really starting my digital business, which is the same thing what Coach Mildred and Ariane is doing. And I've been doing this for a little over 2 years now. So that's about me. How about you, Ariane?
Thank you,
Yes, Ariane.
Joseph. Thank you, Coach Mildred. Happy Wednesday, everybody. This is Arian, and I am a Filipino immigrant based here in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. I'm originally from Manila, Philippines, and I am a wife, and I have two boys. So I have a teenager and a 9-year-old now. And I've been an IT professional for 15 plus years now, I think. Yeah, 15 plus years. And currently, I'm working as an IT analyst and also doing this digital business on the side. So that's it, Coach.
Thank you, Joseph and Ariane. So, as I mentioned earlier, yes, we are here again to answer your questions because there's so many questions, right? About
Yes.
this is new to a lot of people, what we do, right? And so, thank you for being here. And yes, we have a 1 million viewers right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I love doing these episodes because, we learn from it too, right? And we
Mm.
also share the information so our audience can make an informed decision about what they want to do next, right? I know a lot of our viewers are busy professionals, they are busy moms, busy parents, caregivers, right? And they don't have time for confusion. And that's why we want clarity. We want to give you clarity. And today, we're going to keep things simple, honest, and straight to the point. We will cover questions that most people ask and think about, but don't ask out loud. So let's get into it. Okay.
Okay.
So, Ariane, yes. So, what is the next most frequently asked questions about this? Right? Yes. So, why do we pay the 149 US dollars, right? That is
Yes.
it's a valid question. Why do we have to pay, you know? So, why don't we start with Ariane?
Yes, coach. Thank you. This is a very common question that I get as well from the leads and also from sometimes just some random commenters. Like,
Yes.
why do I have to pay for the information? It's just an information. But you know what, guys? This 149 USD is actually some kind of like a filter or security for both parties, like for our leads or um, for those who are making inquiries and also for us as business owners, because we all know that there are a lot of different business opportunities out there online. And how do we know if this is if the opportunities are legitimate, right? If it's not a
Mm-hmm.
scam, right? So the 149 USD serves as kind of security, because when you pay the 149, that means you are really serious in looking for a
Mm.
business or a
Yes.
business opportunity. And when you pay the 149 USD, that will give you the full transparency of what this business model is about, the compensation structure, everything that you really need to know about the business will be provided to you. So that 149 USD for you as well to get all of the information that you need before you make an informed decision. I mean, that I guess is a win-win situation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how about you,
Yes.
Kuya Joseph?
Yes. Thank you, Ariane.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. So but to me, what comes to my mind is really about we're looking for serious people. We're looking for
Yes.
people that are actually wanting to start a digital business. There's nothing free out there in a way, in terms of how you want to start your digital business. No, so to me, this 149 will sort of, I know, like you said, Ariane, filter out those people that are serious, but at the same time providing that security, like you mentioned. Pero to me, what's most important is that this 149 provides you with comprehensive information about our digital business. So a lot of people ask us, why can't you just tell us, like when we meet with them?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why is because there's so much information that we don't want to leave out any information. That's why we have this free webinar that you can watch from
Mm-hmm.
149. Sorry, uh, not free webinar. What do you call it?
The
This
pre-coaching.
the free coaching session. Sorry, the free
Mm-hmm.
coaching session. That's why if you want to take a deeper dive
Yes.
on the information about the compensation plan, the structure of the business model, the strategies, and all that stuff, the products even or so, and then who we're affiliated with. That 149 serves that purpose. So it's very comprehensive information that will that would actually allow you to make a decision whether it's for you or not, right? So back to you, coach.
That is awesome. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Ariane and Joseph, for those answers. Because truly, this is like the elephant in the room, right? It's like there's so
Mm,
many questions, but we want to address this because we want to be transparent with you. So,
yes.
what this actually is, in addition to what Joseph and Arian already said, it is a micro commitment. This
Mhm.
is what it's all about. You know, when you pay the 149, it doesn't mean that you are already all in, that you're going to start the business. No, we are giving you the chance to take a look at it. With that micro commitment of 149, it gives you, as Joseph said, a deeper dive into the company, the products, you know, the compensation package. It is it just gives you so much information there that not even a conversation with one of us will cover, right? So this gives you a chance to, for 30 days, take a look at it, you know. If at that time you don't really think that it's for you, then that's fine. Then you get your refund. Simple. Simple.
Mhm.
Nobody is pressuring you, so you have 30 days to take a look at that. right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Coach, one thing I forgot to mention, no,
Mm-hmm.
and please correct me if I'm wrong. That
Mm-hmm.
149, if they watch the or if they have the
Free coaching
coaching
videos.
video, and then they also proceed, they can
Yes,
actually start the business whenever they want. They don't
correct.
have to start right away. They can start 6 months,
Exactly.
a year, or 2 years from now. Is that correct?
Yes,
Yes.
that
Yes.
is very true. Yes. And that 149 actually, when they get started, that already pays for everything, the trainings,
Yes.
right? The
Yes.
24/7
Yeah.
access to our automation, the
Mm-hmm.
training, and all that, right?
Yep.
So that is a really very small fee
Yes.
Mm-mm.
if you
Yeah.
look at the other businesses, right? The startup costs are immense.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So
And if
that's
I
it.
if I may add also, Coach,
Yes.
as we said, it's videos, right? It's videos that they're going to get access to,
Yes.
and it's hard, like what Kuya Joseph said, it's hard to really explain everything
Yeah.
in a conversation. And so those
Yes.
videos are the best of its kind, because you can like easily see the illustration, right? There
Yes.
are like animations in there
Yes.
and it's very visual. So
Yes.
I believe that that's more effective than just having the conversation. And also, I had a post back then. I had to like try to find it regarding this 149 USD, because people, sometimes they just take advantage of opportunities, right? What I said in the caption is, if something is completely free, do we always give it the same attention,
Yes.
commitment,
Correct.
and effort? Because sometimes when we have no investment at all, it's easier to put it aside and say, I'll check it later. And
Correct.
then later becomes 6 months to a year.
That is so
Never.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the psychology behind it. It's so
Yeah.
true though. Yeah,
True.
if
Yeah.
you pay for something, you put more importance into it,
True.
Yeah.
right? And there's more urgency. You have 30 days. But you don't have to be it's no rush because you take your time. Take your
Yeah.
time. If it's not for you, then get a refund. And then afterwards, what happens? We have a lot of people who come back
Yes.
when
Yeah.
when they've looked at other opportunities and they
Yeah.
said, oh my gosh, nothing is better than what I've seen. So
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
That's
you
so
are
true.
welcome to come back. You can pay
Yeah.
again the 149 and take a look at it and go forward, because we
Yeah.
have a lot of people who've done that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So
But
thank you
Absolutely.
so much for that input already.
coach, just to clarify, the people that actually paid for 149, and they've done their coaching call and stuff like that, they can still continue on if they want to, with that 149 being paid once, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a
Just want to
one time.
clarify. Yeah. One time. Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so we'll go to the next question because I know people are wanting to find out really what is it? What is this all about?
Okay. So next question. Yeah.
The
How much
next question,
time?
how much time do I need to invest each week to build this business?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with Joseph.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's also one of the famous questions. No, so the
Mm-hmm.
answer is up to you, and that's why this digital business is very, very soothing and flexible because of the way it's built, right? So it's really built around your schedule and however you want to cater for starting a business. So it's really up to you. You can put 2 hours a day. You can put half an hour a day if you want, because this digital business is really suits for people that are actually working full time and
Mm-hmm.
thinking of plan B, which is or
Mm.
an extra income stream that they're trying to develop themselves, right? But to me, it really depends on your schedule and how much time you can put in. It really is it is really that flexible and it's really that portable, right? A lot of people in this digital business doing this part time. A lot of them are doing this part time and its own
Mm-hmm.
schedule. So that's why there's not much stress in terms of starting this digital business. The only stress that you may have is really about your learning, your how you want to upgrade your skills, right? I don't know if that
Mm-hmm.
stresses you out, but some people are stressed about it. But you know what? To me, what we've learned in this digital business is the best way to invest is to invest in yourself, and this is one way
Correct.
that a lot of people have really thought about this digital business because it not only provides you personal growth, but it also could provide you that time freedom that you're looking for, right? So
Yes.
that would be my answer, Coach. What about you, Ariane?
Yeah, thank you, Kuya Joseph. I think you said it well, but I just wanna add in here. I think for comparison, like people think that if you're going to put up a business, you need to quit your job, because a lot of
Mm,
times there are like on another note, like this is our question, right? So how much time do I need to invest each week to build this business? Sometimes what they ask is, I am
Mm-hmm.
already too busy. Like, how am
mm,
I going to squeeze this in? Right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
comparing it to a brick and mortar business or a traditional business wherein you really have to
yeah.
focus a lot of your time, effort on that, this one is very flexible, just like what Kuya Joseph explained. Because a lot of us here started part-time. Like me, even I am still working my 9 to 5, right? As an
Mm-hmm.
analyst. And a lot of different professionals, even stay-at-home parents or grandparents are coming into this business, and they are doing it. They're investing their time and effort depending on what they really want, like
Yeah.
right.
True.
Yes.
True.
So it's really up to you on how fast you really want the results to happen in your life, because we only have 24 hours in a day, right? All of us has 24 hours in a day, and it's up to us on how we really want to maximize or utilize that 24 hours to at least be closer to our goals. So that's
Yes.
for me, coach. Go back to you,
Thank you.
coach.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. I have to say, it's not that I'm just so thankful and I'm so grateful that I am working alongside my amazing business partners here, Joseph and Arian. Yes, because really, they're from IT. Their field is IT. I'm from aviation, social work, but we learn a lot together. We,
Yes. Yeah.
it says that when iron sharpens iron, right? We learn together, and this is what we want to bring to our audience. So it's true. This question: How much time do we spend in the business? You're right. It depends on your circumstance. If you're still working full time, that's fine. 1 or 2 hours a day. Maybe when you come home, you devote an hour or two. For people who probably have more time, like I was so excited when I first did this because this really, after less than a year, it allowed me to retire earlier. So I had more time to spend on the business, right? And because I had a more steep learning curve to learn all of this, aside as compared to these IT professionals, I'm not an IT professional. I am not tech savvy, so it takes longer for me. But that's fine because the psychology there is, if you don't know a lot about this, you spend more time, like I did. But it's okay because I want to do it.
Mm.
Mm.
So the thing is if you really want something, you're going to carve out time for that.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
it's really that important. That's so true. Everybody's busy. We only have 24 hours a day, right? But
Mhm.
if you really want something, you will find time. You will carve out time for that. If you
Mhm.
don't, then you will find an excuse. It's
Yeah.
simple as that, right? So it's up to us, really. And there's no competition here. We take our time, whether it's 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day, or 5 hours a day, or maybe an hour in the morning or an hour in the afternoon, whatever works for them, right?
Mhm.
Because this
Mhm.
is your own business. You are the CEO now of your own business. So
Mhm.
you take charge of that time, right?
Mhm.
So I hope that answers your question there. And then we're going to go to,
Co- Coach, sorry,
or do you want
Coach, before you go to the next question, I just want to ask you and Ariane, on average, how much do you put time on this business for? Average it for every week. How much?
Every week,
Hmm.
every
What's your
day.
or every day or
okay?
every
Every
day?
day, every day. Okay, every day, every
For
day.
me, I think 2 hours to 4 hours.
Okay.
Mm.
It's because I start working at 10 a.m. and finish
Mhm.
at 5 p.m. So before 10 a.m., I still have time. Like when I wake up after
Mhm.
breakfast, quick breakfast, then I check the check the emails,
Yeah.
Yes.
check new leads and all that. I guess 1 to 2 hours in the morning and then at
Mhm.
night after work if
Okay.
I'm available. But there are also days wherein I don't really I don't really
So
work
true.
on the
So true.
business, right? So yeah, because
Yeah.
life happens sometimes. Oh,
Yeah.
especially if I do have my if you are feeling down and low whenever when I'm in my menstrual period, for girls, right? For
I know,
girls, that
right?
happens. That happens. So
So,
yeah,
so really flexible, really. It's really
yeah,
that
very
flexible. Okay.
It
flexible.
is
Okay.
flexible.
What about you, Coach? What about you?
Oh, you're right, Ariane. For me, all the more flexible because I'm now retired, right? The time is mine. So when I was up north, meaning here in Canada, when we say up north, that means you're in the cottage a few hours away. It's like in the Philippines, or you go to Baguio, right?
Mm,
You go to Baguio or you go to the beach to
mm,
get away from the city. So there are days that I unplug. I unplug, no social media, right?
Mhm.
Because I just want to enjoy the lake, or just enjoy. There's no noise from cars, from trucks, from subways, from sirens. All you hear are the birds, or the rustling of the leaves, or the
Mhm.
waves. And when
Wow.
you are in that environment, I just want to unplug.
mm, mm.
And that is the beauty of this business,
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
because you can do that. It's not like
Mhm.
don't
Mm, mm.
Mhm.
guys there for a bit.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah,
this is what
it's a
happens,
little
right?
slow. Yeah.
So it depends on, okay, but can you hear me now? So it
Yeah.
really depends on your time frame. And this is the beauty, because it's your own business. You don't have a boss telling you, hey, you have to be at your desk at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Hey, your lunchtime is only an hour. No, this business is yours. So if you're still working full time, that's fine too. So it's flexible. That's the beauty of this. Whether you
Mm,
spend the whole day or
Mhm.
just a few hours, it's okay. Or if you
yes.
want to take a break for a day or two or more, this is the beauty of this business, right? It
Yep.
is the
Yep.
best
Absolutely.
business because really, I have tried several other businesses before, and I even became a licensed financial advisor. And to be a licensed financial advisor, you really have to take those exams, your provincial exams, right? And
Mhm.
oh my gosh, we had to study, and then you have to pass it, because if you don't, you have to take it again before you can even practice that
Mhm.
here in Ontario. So with this one, you take your time, and I love it. I just love it. So it can be for anybody too, whether you're a student, or you're
Yeah.
still working, or you're retired, doesn't matter. 18 years old to what? 88 years old, 89 years old was the oldest that joined us. Yeah, nothing will stop you.
Correct.
Yes,
Okay, are we
absolutely.
doing good on time? Yes, we're doing good.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so we're on to the next question, and then we can discuss more.
Okay. Third question is how do people actually make money in this business? And
Okay, who's next now? Sino ba kanina?
Ariane.
Joseph
Ariane.
ako ulit.
or Arya?
Yes, Ariane.
How do people make money?
Okay, how do people actually make money in this business? So we usually call this high ticket affiliate marketing. But this is not like,
Mhm.
Amazon KDP or yung Amazon FBA, ganyan.
Mhm.
It's not that we are creating digital products, although we can do that as well here in the business because of the skills that we're going to learn here. But we do make money on branding ourselves. Like we are our own brand here in the business, and we just show people that this is an opportunity that they can take if they want to really get ahead in life. So this is a long-term opportunity or business. It's not a get rich quick scheme, and it's not a shortcut. So if you're looking for a shortcut, maybe this is not for you. But we show people, we guide people in this business opportunity if they want to make money online, if they want to start um, working online for themselves, to have more flexible time, as we said earlier. And that those steps are actually those steps that you have to take in order for you to get in. um, those steps are really well thought of. So it's a product of 10 years of masterminds, right? Those processes in the business, the steps that we have to take, those are integrated systems already and processes that we have created so that it's going to be easier for beginners to really go in and explore the business. And so if you see the potential of this business once you are in, and you decide, if you decide that this is going to really change your life, then you can start the business with us. And that's how a lot of things actually will be discussed in the pre-coaching videos, as mentioned
Yes.
by Kuya Joseph earlier. But that's how we do the business here, and there's so much more than this is just the surface. This is just the surface because we have multiple income streams.
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead, Kuya Joseph.
Amazing. Joseph.
Yeah, so Ariane is absolutely right. No, the one thing maybe I'll just add, or actually two things, two parts into my. There are two parts to my answer, and one is, how do we make money in this business? So, as Ariane said, we are affiliated with a company that's been in the business for 52 years, right? And but that's not only one company; it's multiple companies, right? It's multiple companies. So we get commission from these. Products that we're affiliated with, right? So, but we advertise and we promote only the business model, and from there, when people join, we get the commission, and sometimes the commission, some people, some of the business partners also get title bonuses, incentives, right? Fixed. Some of them would get fixed income. Those people that are in the business for a long time, and when I say long time, it's really short. I mean, there's been some people in this digital business that has done it within 2 years or 3 years, and they're already earning multiple income streams. And that's what Ariane mentioned too, right? This business, on top of that. So that's the first. That's the first answer I have. Is really about how to make money. The second part of it is what Ariane mentioned as well. Is this digital business is the only business out there that has multiple income stream, right?
Yes.
Multiple income streams. So what we mean by that, we can make money or we get paid for being a coach. We get paid being a coach. We get paid commission, and this is high ticket item that Ariane mentioned. High ticket items means high commission based. Okay, we get title bonuses, and lastly, you get the passive income. Right, and one important thing, so no digital business out there that can make 4 different income streams. Okay, and to top it all off, this business is you can pass on to your grandchildren and your children as generational wealth. Right, so that's another thing. I don't know. So, I mean, a lot of people looking for digital business to make money. Right, obviously to make money, but this is the only digital business that I know. Searching for many years, the only digital business that I know that you can pass on to your kids and
Yes.
grandchildren, whatever, generationally, right? So I don't know anybody. As a matter of fact, for those people that are watching us right now, our followers and viewers, ask yourself a question: can you pass on your pension plan to your kids and grandchildren? And I will tell you now that the answer is no. So this
No.
digital business does that for you. So anyway, Coach, back
Yes.
to you.
Oh my gosh, amazing. You covered everything, Joseph
Sorry.
and Ariane. You covered everything. That's amazing. So, in a nutshell, really, how do we earn income? Can you put that question again on the screen, Ariane? So,
How
for our
do we
audience to
usually make
see,
money
how do
in the
people actually make money? Yes, we make commissions, right? From the company that we're affiliated with,
Yes.
and these are, multiple companies that we're affiliated with. They are the ones that give us four streams of income because we are dealing with high ticket items, right? So we have the commissions, number one, and then depending on where you are in the business, you will also earn incentives, bonuses, and the fourth one, and you get passive income. At
Yeah.
that time, when you get the passive income, oh my gosh, that is what we're all aiming for, to get that passive income. You at
Yes.
that point you get a certain amount of income on a monthly basis, on top of the commissions, the
Mhm.
bonuses, the
Yep.
incentives. Can you imagine that? And that is why it is sometimes it's like out of this mind, right? How can people make so much money? Yes,
Mhm.
because the company is really is a very uh
Very generous.
Generous.
very generous, and they really build the business on integrity. Number
Yeah.
one, the highest integrity. And
Yep.
so that's why you see a lot of professionals here that are really coming. We have directors, IT directors, like who we have here, Joseph. We have doctors, we have engineers, we have accountants, we have firefighters, we have teachers, we have vice principals, IT
Yeah.
professionals, we have nurses, healthcare professionals, and so on and so forth, because they see the value in what we do, right? So really, um, I cannot say enough about the company and the compensation. So we have one more question, right?
Oh, before the next question, Coach, I'd like to give a teaser to our audience
Yes, okay.
watching right
Yes,
now.
sure.
No, but I won't show it. But I'm just gonna say that if you're watching this, whatever Coach Mildred said, and Coach Joseph here, all of the incentives, all that, how we really earn here in the business, that is actually called progressive earning system,
Yeah.
and I bet you're just gonna be curious what that is all about, right? So we suggest that you take a look at this opportunity and see it for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what we mean by we cannot really explain everything to you because all of the system, the processes that we've built here, that we have here, that's as Coach Joseph said here, 52 years 52 years that it has been in the market. So yeah, that's a
Yes,
progressive earning system, and that's why we say that this is for the long term,
Yes.
right? This is a long term
yes,
business.
amazing. And we're actually celebrating the 52nd anniversary this
Yes,
month of June. That's
Yep.
yes,
why we have
Yep.
massive things going
exactly.
on in the
Yes,
company, right? And a lot of promotions going on.
Promotion. Yeah.
Okay, let's go on to the next
yes.
question.
And our last question is,
Yes.
yeah, how long does it typically take to see results?
Okay, there you go. Joseph, let's take you first. How long does it typically take to see results?
That's a straight answer. It's really up to you. because because we've seen people that's been in this digital that have joined in this digital business even only for like 2 years or 2 months, sorry, I should say 2 months or 3 months, that they have already generated results, meaning they
Yes.
already earned an income, right? So it really is up to you. I mean, we described to you earlier as to how much time we spend or how much time people spend in this digital business, and it really is catering to your schedule. That's why it's a perfect fit for anyone that's really looking seriously about this digital business. But I would say that the result is based on your effort, based on the time that you put in. because as you know, the more you put in, the more results you'll get, and the less you put in, the less results you'll get, right? So like I said, I can go through a lot of scenarios where a lot of people have joined this digital business, and after 2 months, they were already generating results, right? And
Yeah.
people that have joined, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, they have even generated more results, right? So it really comes down to your time and effort that you put in this digital business. So, what about you, Ariane?
Thank you, Kuya. I think that's a really straightforward answer. That's my answer
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
But yeah, to add into that, yes, it's really up to you. I think it will only depend on your drive, on
Yes.
how
Correct.
badly you
Yes.
really want to see results right away.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
there's a lot of ways that you can execute, do the income producing activities here in the business, right? And like what Kuya Joseph said here, whatever or how much, it depends on how much effort and time you're gonna put in the business. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's up
That
to
is so true. You got it both. You got it both. So in a nutshell, really, um, because some people quickly they take action consistently when they see the potential. Oh my gosh, they're in and there's focused on it. But then there's also a learning curve because really we're
you.
learning new skills here. So it depends on how
Hmm.
fast you learn. So as I said, some people have a shorter
Mhm.
learning curve. Some, like myself, have a steeper learning curve because there's so much that I need to learn, right? So it
Hmm.
just depends on us because it's really a skill building journey. So what this is like anything worthwhile, right? The results reflect the consistency you put in.
Yep.
So as
Yes,
long as
that's
you're
correct.
consistent, you're plowing at it, you're doing the stuff that you need to do, that you
If
will see results.
I think,
As
Coach, if you're
long as you never quit. Never
oh
ever
yeah,
quit.
yes, that's also why we tell everyone that this is for the long term. It's a long term
Oh
business,
yes,
and
yes.
I just want to mention that if you are really getting curious right now, if you're watching this, or if you want to see more results of our community and our fellow online business owners, they can join our private FB group, right?
Yes,
So yeah,
yes.
where we post the win success of our online business owners. You just have to register in our websites as flashed here, and then we can add you in our private FB group.
Right. So that's it, right? We conclude this episode of ours, the 36th episode. Can you imagine? But we will have another episode next week because really there's so many questions, right? So as Aryan mentioned, if you're curious, sign up with any of us, with Joseph, Aryan, or myself, and we will be more than happy to show you what this is all about, right?
Yeah.
So really we encourage questions because questioning is really why you learn and how you learn more about this, because when you are clear about what you are thinking of, when there's clarity, it builds confidence.
Yeah.
So confidence leads to action. If you miss part one, you can
Mm.
always go back and watch it on our pages. And if something today speaks to you, reach out to us. And we look forward to seeing you again because we're here to give you the information. We are upfront, we're honest, and we have to be real about this, right? And we want to make it simpler for you too.
Yes.
So, until next time, take care of yourself. And we will see you again next week. Okay? So, you take care, everybody. Thank you
Bye
for
for
showing
now.
up.
Thank
Yes.
you.
See you
Bye.
next week.
Bye. Have a great
Bye.
night.
Thank you.
Bye for now.
Thank you. Thank you.